Hello, I'm Maya Lila DeVento. Thank you for joining me for this meditation. I'm not going to say 5-minute meditation because I'm not sure how long we're going to meditate for. I'm not going to set a timer, but we are going to be doing some movement. So this is my camera straight? I feel like my camera's there. Is that better? Okay. So today we're going to do a form of meditation called Kindrêd. And Kindrêd is an intuitive movement meditation that really drops you down into your body, gets you out of your head, into your body, and increases your capacity to feel emotion, to feel what's in your body, and to hold space for all of it. Because to be fully alive, we need to hold space for grief and for joy and love and all of the, expansive emotions, and sadness and pain and fear and anger. So there are contractive emotions and there are expansive emotions, and neither one are bad. I mean, our society does not like expansive or contractive emotions. Most of the time it says, if you're contracting, there's something wrong. Like, try to stop it, try to repress it. Don't feel it. But the contraction is just like breathing. Like, you have to breathe. You have to inhale, expand, and then you exhale and contract. And this is part of duality. This is part of being alive as a human being. So we need to learn how to work with the contractive emotions and the expansive emotions. And then we can be fully alive. And the contractive emotions can inform and expand and amplify and empower the expansive emotions. So this practice will go into that a little bit. It also is really good for your brain. And I've done silent, seated, still meditations for decades now. Vipassana was a favorite of mine for a long time. But I remember going to the Vipassana, sorry I'm talking so much, I talk a lot. I remember going to my first Vipassana meditation retreat, and I loved it and it was amazing, but I looked at the people there, the long-term Vipassana meditators, and they looked kind of dry. Like, they looked like kind of rigid and dry and like not juicy and not like fully alive. And I was like, I don't really want to turn into that. Like, I don't want to just be this dry husk of a person who's like very conscious and calm, but not really fully alive and like not juicy and expressive. But I still did Vipassana for many years. And when I discovered Kindrêd in 2020, I was like, oh, like, this is the next step. This is the reintegration of the feminine, of the embodiment, of the pleasure, of the sensuality, of the movement back into the transcendence, the masculine side of meditation. So for me, Kindrêd marries the masculine and the feminine, the divine and the embodied, and brings it back to life, to our bodies, to ourselves, and yeah, ourself as a home for, I don't know what I was going to say, but our bodies are our home. And so if you're not feeling good in your body, you're living in a shitty home. And there are ways to feel better and ways to calm down and relax in your body and ways to feel safe and also to feel seen. Kindrêd is a partner practice. Usually, this is just, a video. But usually when we practice Kindrêd, it is with partners where you're seeing another human's face and they are expressing and you are witnessing them, and then you switch and then you express and they witness you. And there's something that's so fundamental to human thriving about this process of seeing and being seen that we don't have much of currently in our society. We have cell phones where we just look all the time and we're being regulated by whatever the phone is showing us, but this doesn't flex our own muscles of regulating ourselves and regulating each other. Like, you watch Netflix and you watch a movie and like Brad Pitt is regulating you maybe because you're like, oh, he's hot and this is a funny movie. But you're never regulating Brad Pitt. You're never using your powers to have a beneficial effect on Brad Pitt or on anybody on Netflix or even anybody on social media who you are just consuming, their energy. So, okay. So this practice, I will be guiding us through this, and we will be going through 5 phases, and I will be showing you hand movements that we'll be doing. And we'll just spend like a minute or so in each movement. And again, I'll walk us through this. So just get comfortable, be in a place where you can at least move a little bit. And you can close your eyes if you want to listen to my voice. But for the movements, if you'd like to open your eyes when I'm describing the movement, and then you can close them again if you'd like, or you can just keep your eyes open, whatever feels good to your body. Okay, so this first movement, you want to have your hands, you can't see my knees, but have your hands over your knees and making small circles. And this first one is called open. And we're just creating a sense of openness in our bodies, feeling this movement in our hands. And when I do this, I think of hurricanes spinning like the clouds. I think of water going down a drain. And I think of the swirling of galaxies. And they're all this spiraling motion. So just feeling that energy in your hands, the energy of galaxies, of hurricanes, of water spiraling. And just in your head or aloud, say the affirmation, I am open. And the theme of today's practice is peace. So just say, I am open to feeling peace. And we'll move into the next movement. So the next movement is a pulsating. And this can be over your chest, it can be over your solar plexus or your core. I would play around a little bit. I used to feel really uncomfortable pulsing over my core, like my stomach, and it felt better for me to pulse over my heart. But just play. This is an exploration, and your body is your own body, so only you know what feels good to you. Ow! And there's a fly biting me. I need to put on bug spray next time. So just pulsing your hands over your body, whatever rate or rhythm feels good. And this one is called I remember. So you can say, again, aloud or in your head, I remember peace. Maybe in your mind going to a peaceful place that you've been in the past, somewhere in nature, or maybe it's just at home on your favorite couch with a good book. As you're pulsing with your hands, saying, I remember peace. And the next phase is create. And so we'll take our hands and you're kind of scooping down like into your lap, but scooping down and then lifting up over your head and pouring over your head and letting your hands go down. So scooping down, and you can imagine earth if you're into like gardening and dirt, or you can imagine water. I usually do like pretend like I'm at this crystal clear spring water that I love, and like just imagining on a hot day, scooping up water and pouring it over my head, over my body. You could imagine liquid golden light that you're scooping up in your hands, or leaves, autumn leaves or flowers. So just pick something that you want to imagine scooping up and pouring over your head. And so this one is I create. So the affirmation is I create peace. So letting yourself scoop peace in whatever form feels good to you, lifting it up, pouring it over your head, just feeling the peace drain down your shoulders, your arms, your back. I create peace. A few more scoops, just enjoying this feeling, this emotion of your body, your amazing, miraculous body, and its power, its capacity of creating peace. We'll move on to the fourth phase, which is emanate or share. And so you can either these are bigger circles, so from your heart center, like you're sharing something with the world, handing it out. I kind of like to do this, where I'm like radiating light and beaming peace out into the world, but whatever feels better, just play and explore. So whether you like doing this offering, whether you like radiating outwards like this. So closing your eyes if you'd like. Just feeling this energy, this peace radiating, emanating, sharing from your heart. out into the world, touching the people, your neighbors, people around you. And they may not know why, but all of a sudden they're feeling a little more peaceful, a little calmer. Energy is real. All this spiritual shit is real. It has an effect. So letting this sense of peace emanate outwards from your heart, from your body, and move out over the world, over the earth. I share peace. And now for this last phase, this is become. So this is the part where it's intuitive movement. So you can watch me for a moment, but what I invite you to do is just to get into your body. Fill yourself up with peace. Fill yourself up like you're a channel and everything is gone. Just peace is flowing through your body. And then just move. Move your arms, move your head. Maybe ask yourself, what would peace look like? If I couldn't speak anymore and I was trying to show someone what peace meant, what it felt like in my body, how would I move? How does peace want to move my hands, my fingers? So letting peace flow through your arms, your body. I become peace. I become peace. Again, there's no wrong way to do this. There's no right way to do this. You just want to feel and move and listen to your body. So it's like a co-creative practice with you and your body and peace. And you're feeling it as you're creating and moving. It's very dynamic. It also just literally moves energy in your body. And it increases your capacity to feel and to hold all of it. All of this being human, all of this being divine. So to close, placing your hands over your heart, coming back to stillness. Just taking a few breaths here. Feeling into your body. Feeling the peace that fills your cells. It's emanating out of you. And just saying thank you. Thank you to your heart for beating. Thank you to your lungs for breathing. Thank you to your body for moving. Thank you to you for showing up, for trying this practice, for playing. This takes a lot of courage to do weird things like this. And finally, thanking the great mystery that holds all of us, that holds this crazy, crazy game of being a human with divine amnesia. So closing with a little bow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And opening your eyes. So if you did that practice, I invite you to, down in the comments, let me know how it felt. Did it feel strange? Did it feel good? Do you feel more peaceful and calm? How do you feel now as compared to at the beginning of this? And I also invite you to like this video, to subscribe. It helps me expand my reach here in the YouTube world, apparently. I don't know. That's just what we're told to say. That's what everybody says. So like and subscribe. Also come and join my mailing list, email list. I don't know what to call it, newsletter. It's on my website, myaliladevento.com. And when you sign up for my newsletter, I do send out private videos with life updates and just fun stuff that I don't share publicly on YouTube. It's nothing like risque or scandalous, but just some like behind the scenes videos that you only get if you're on my newsletter. So thank you for joining me. Thank you for just taking this time to be with your body, to come home, to find some peace, to share some peace with the world. It's very important work. So sending you lots of love and blessings. Bye.